If you're a passionate Liverpool fan, you're probably already used to the emotional rollercoaster that comes with every season. And last Wednesday, in a thrilling edition of the Merseyside derby, Diogo Jota wrote yet another exciting chapter in the history of this iconic team. With a decisive performance and a goal worthy of applause, the Portuguese forward not only saved the Reds from a disappointing result against Everton, but also reignited discussions about his future at the club. Let's be honest, under current manager Arne Slot, Jota wasn't exactly experiencing his best days at Anfield. There were moments when he seemed to struggle to find space in the starting lineup, and many fans began questioning his relevance in the squad. But as the saying goes, you can't judge a book by its cover, and even less so a player by a temporary slump. Jota proved this in the best possible way, showing that he still has plenty of fuel in the tank to remain a valuable asset to this team. It was a tense night at Goodison Park, where clear goal-scoring chances were scarce for both sides. Liverpool dominated possession, but seemed to lack that touch of genius to break the deadlock. Until, in the 57th minute, something magical happened. Diogo Jota received the ball at the edge of the box, and it was like watching a perfectly rehearsed choreography. He dribbled past Idrissa Gueye with an elegance that left the Everton midfielder frozen, and then manoeuvred around James Tarkowski with impressive composure. The finish? A calm and precise strike that outfoxed Jordan Pickford and sent the ball into the back of the net. What made this goal even more special was the context. It was Jota's first shot on target in the match, but he didn't need multiple attempts to show just how lethal he can be when given the opportunity. This kind of clinical efficiency is precisely what makes players like him indispensable in crucial moments. For a player who had been facing criticism and doubts about his performance, this goal was like a resounding "I'm here" to the entire world. After scoring the decisive goal, Jota was substituted for Darwin Núñez in the 75th minute. Perhaps it was a tactical decision by Arne Slot, but it could also have been a way to preserve the player after such a crucial moment. Regardless of the reason, Jota's impact on the game was already etched into the memories of the fans. He not only secured 3 points for the Reds, but also proved that he deserves to keep getting opportunities in the starting lineup. This performance came at a critical moment for the player's future. As previously reported by Anfield Watch, Jota is among the names that could leave Liverpool in the upcoming transfer window. However, if he continues to display this level of performance in the final weeks of the season, it will be almost impossible for club executives Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards to overlook his value. After all, who would want to part ways with a player capable of deciding big games with a single moment of brilliance? Although the Portuguese forward's future is still shrouded in uncertainty, some possibilities have already started to emerge on the radar. Newcastle United has shown interest in securing his services, and there is speculation that he could even be involved in some sort of swap deal involving Alexander Isak. However, these negotiations are still in their early stages, and nothing has been officially confirmed. Another name that has surfaced behind the scenes is Wolverhampton Wanderers, Jota's former club. However, with Wolves still fighting to secure their place in the Premier League, it is unlikely that they will have the necessary resources to bring him back if they are relegated to the Championship. Additionally, there are rumours that other European clubs are also monitoring the situation, but no clear suitor has stood out so far. Here's the most important point. Even if there are interested parties looking to sign him, Liverpool needs to think twice before letting go of a player like Diogo Jota. He may not be the most high-profile name in the squad, but his ability to decide tough games is undeniable. Players like him are true wildcards, capable of coming onto the pitch and changing the course of a match with a single moment of brilliance. Moreover, modern football demands versatility, and Jota is a perfect example of that. He can play both as a centre-forward and on the wings, adapting to the team's tactical needs. This flexibility is extremely valuable, especially for a squad aiming to compete for multiple titles simultaneously. For Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards, the message is clear. Before making any decision about Diogo Jota's future, it is crucial to assess the long-term impact he can have. Yes, the transfer market offers tempting opportunities, but selling a player who still has so much to give to the club could be a strategic mistake. Jota has already proven that he can handle the pressure of playing for a giant club like Liverpool. He has also shown that when the opportunity arises, he seizes it with everything he's got. If he continues scoring decisive goals like the one against Everton, it will be nearly impossible to justify his departure. Diogo Jota not only saved Liverpool from an embarrassing slip-up in the Merseyside derby, but also issued a silent challenge to critics and club executives. He proved that he is still a top-level player, capable of shining on the biggest stages. Now, it's up to Liverpool to decide whether they will bet on him for the future or let go of a talent that still has so much to offer. Meanwhile, Reds fans can breathe a sigh of relief. After all, when you have a player like Diogo Jota in your squad, you never know when he will come up with a magical goal to save the day. And who doesn't love an unlikely hero? And while fans debate his future, a hot new development emerges. Newcastle United is ready to spend big and bring a red star to St James's Park. Want to know who might swap Anfield for the northeast of England? Click the card next to you and check out the details of this surprising deal